Welcome back to our Saturday morning show. Jackson Wilkie with the original Living in Houston, Texas team. Today we are doing something completely different. The whole entire success of the video lays on your shoulders. Let me go outside and explain it. Today is a video unlike any other. We are gonna go into 3 different houses. In this community, there's 3 builders. There is Perry Homes, which we've done a lot of. There's Chesmar, we've gone into a few of those houses. And there's Shea Homes. In fact, that big, beautiful bad boy right there, we will take you into that. You do not want to miss it. But your job is to guess the price. So we're going to go into a house on a 70-foot lot, and then there's houses that are 60 foot, 50 foot, and 40. Our job today is to take you through a little bit of each one so that you can guess the price. We will be monitoring the comment section to see who can get the closest. And at the end of this video, we will reveal the exact price on the seller sheet plus those beautiful incentives. I'm going to tell you right now, that big, beautiful Perry home over there, you're gonna be shocked at the price that I reveal at the end of this video. And yes, down there at the very end, that is a Chesmar home that is on a 40-foot lot starter price, but you're not gonna sacrifice with the size. It is actually bigger than the majority of the 40-foot houses that we go into. And again, the price is amazing. But this is a builder and a floor plan that we have never shown on this channel. So not only do you have that beautiful courtroom right there, this floor plan is different from anything that you have ever seen on our YouTube channel. And again, you will guess the price of each one of these houses, so let's get after it.
Okay, here we are at house number 1, Jackson. And just before we reveal what house builder this is, remind you, this is the 70-foot lot section.
So it says who it is right behind you.
Well, there's no surprise on that. Anyways, this is Shea Homes, and we haven't toured them really around the city, even though they're in a lot of the major communities as well. So let's come on in and feature what this home features that's really unique about it, even before we walk inside of the house, is the courtyard right there past the iron gate.
Yeah, so what we wanted to do first and foremost is just show you. Now you guys need to be guessing the price. When we're done with this house or in the house, be commenting down below what you think the price is. We were gonna go into this Perry home, but it's just like the one we went into the Woodlands, Woodland Hills, that's a 70-foot product. So you've already seen in that. We have not highlighted the Shea Homes as much, so we're gonna show you just how unique these are. They're different than the majority of the ones we get into. All right, Joe, first thing is what?
So first thing is we have this entry area, but we're gonna go right on into the courtyard.
Okay, Joe, real quick. Most houses, we enter the house right here, so we're gonna be entering the house a little bit farther in now.
That's right. So come on in.
Okay, we're not even in the house yet.
So right here we have this amazing area. You can just sit down and really enjoy coffee. Just a real nice, entertaining area as well before you even get into the front of the house.
Tell you what, it's the day before Halloween and it is ice cold today, and this is blocking all the wind, so that's pretty nice. But, JoJo.
And as you notice, this is the first cold front of the year. We have our jackets on. This is the first time Jackson has shorts, and we're gonna highlight that later.
Yeah.
But before we go in, 9-foot doors, and come on in.
So I'm not even gonna show you to the right. We're gonna save the living room.
Yes, we're gonna
and the kitchen and show you how unique this different layout is.
Because it's laid out a little bit different, so we're gonna come over this way and highlight what is on this side of the house. What's on this side of the house, all the way down are all the bedrooms, including the study.
So right here, you've got your office, big walk-in office. They did good with the colors too. We love some green. So let's go down to the left here first, JoJo.
All right, so come on in. There's a lot of elbow room for down this hallway.
So are you really noticing space compared to
I am noticing it. Visually, it has a wider feel to it coming down this hallway than a lot of the ones we do.
Yeah, for sure. So right away.
Your first bedroom right here.
Okay, so
with the full bath.
And tall ceilings. So everything here is really tall. Geez, gotta go way up to get it.
Walk-in closet. And
walk-in closet.
Let me get this for you.
Okay.
Always want to knock before we go in, right?
Jack or Jill's in there?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we got the Jack and Jill dual vanity. So we've got 2 bedrooms right here, and each one has its own walk-in closet and space. Now what's at the end of this hallway over here, JoJo?
So right here at the very end of this hallway, you'll have another bedroom with its own dedicated full bath.
Okay, kids fight over that one, right?
And another walk-in closet as well.
So good sized rooms, heightened ceilings here, all about, this has got to be 9 foot at least, big tall ceilings.
Yeah, above average height on the ceilings.
So let's head to the other end.
Okay, so let's go down to the other side, which is pretty exciting because we all want to know about the primary bedroom, right?
Yeah, but we won't show you. Hold on, I got to block you guys. You can't see this over here. They're blocky. Okay, I got it.
So what I like is not only do you have a hallway coming into the primary, but once you come into the actual primary, you have another hallway bringing you all the way back and greeting you into the bedroom.
Oh,
so personally, I like
look at the size of that, JoJo.
And considering all the bedrooms are on one side, I really do love the privacy that this would give. Like, for example, me and my wife would have a lot more privacy coming into our room.
So I do notice you've got the kick out, so you have space for the chairs, but this space from this dresser to that bed is like 15 feet. We've never seen one with that much space.
It has a lot of space for this type of style house, and then always the bay windows really, you know, give it a little bit more elbow room as well, just more spacious in the house.
All right. Looks like you got some oversized dressers
You
too.
do. So a lot of times I get hung up on naming these. I mean, they're just dressers. However, look how they're double the size from the standard ones, and it just shows you how wide it is right here with the king size bed in the middle.
Let's go see that bathroom, JoJo.
So let's come into the bathroom, Jackson. And as you come in here,
hey.
It's open, it's nice. You have a soaker tub, and right across from the soaker tub, you have a nice walk-in shower there with a bench. And look at the nice waterfall feature that comes all the way down. Isn't that really nice?
Classy there.
Yeah.
We got the big closet back here. Yes, sirree. Big, big, big. All right. I'm gonna stand over here. We can play football in here,
Okay,
JoJo.
right here, you're on the south side wing, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then I'm coming all the way back here. What I notice about this is not only do you get shelves, it's super wide in here as well.
All right, JoJo, let's go show them that living room. And
Yeah, that's exciting on the living room, all the space it has. And so that's a nice feature. And these floors, look at them, they're just gorgeous, aren't they? The nice honey colored floors.
so when we walked in from outside, you're kind of coming right into the living space instead of a little farther back.
Yeah, I did want to note, traditionally when we walk into houses, you have a traditional foyer that goes straight through. And it's always really nice, but however, this one's turned sideways, and it just shows you how wide and open this house is.
So you got a formal dining kind of over here then, but it still ties right into the living room space here.
Yeah, so it really ties into all the entertainment space that comes in when you have a lot of guests that come over. You still have tall vaulted cathedral ceilings, and then look at these nice wood beams in here as well. They're the cedar facade wood beams.
Awesome.
I really love this kitchen. And when they add the extra cabinet spaces at the very top like this, Jackson, it really just shows how high it is, you know, from floor to ceiling.
And look at how much counter space you got behind you, Joe.
Behind me, in front of me is just plenty of counter space, much less knowing that you do have all this. I can imagine this during Thanksgiving time, you know, just having the turkey and all the condiments and the rolls right here.
Yeah, and you have another little eat space here. You know what's crazy, Joe? No matter where you go in here, you've just got tons of space, you know?
You do have tons of space. And what I would say is this is a nice big round table. However, the way this is laid out, even them having cabinets and counter space there, you still have a lot of room for a traditional, you know, rectangular space table.
Hey, I really hope you're enjoying this house, but I just have to say one thing. We've gotten so many emails, text messages, and so many phone calls of you guys thanking us so much for our Saturday morning shows. See, when I moved here just a few years back, there was not one video. I had to figure all this out myself. So we really have paved the way, and there's many others doing it now. But every single week we pour so much effort into giving these videos so that you can figure out where to live. The only thing that I ask for right now is if you hit that like button. And if anybody that you know is moving to this area, share our videos with them so that we can really help them find their perfect spot. But now, let's get back in and tour the rest of that house. It's amazing. And don't forget to comment, how much do you think it's worth? So it looks like it comes with a big covered patio. You already got the big grill out there and them sliders. It's a little cold today for sliders, but we better pop them open.
Well, you know, these little...
If you can find it, JoJo.
You know, these little sliders, because they're so dark on here, it really, they just really hide that in here well, and I thought it would be on the other side, Jackson, but you know...
There you go, Joe. I'm gonna make you do that every video.
Every video, here we go.
That is so cool.
Once you got a feel of that bicep, you knew that I'm the one to open these doors.
Hey, look at this.
Wow, this is really nice and wide as well. This covered patio, it's a real great entertainment space.
This one's gonna come with the sink already in. You got the refrigerator there, and you got the grill with the rotisserie. And in the back, as you'll see, because we're up in that Conroe area, you're gonna have a lot of trees back behind you.
Yeah, so that's one of the highlights is the north side. Even though you see a lot of these builders all over the city, when you start shopping the north side, it's really mainly because you like the trees and that real nature-esque type of lifestyle. Yep. So it's just really picking out the best community that has these trees out here.
Now there's one more bonus to this house. Let's go upstairs and check it out.
Yep.
You've got a half room upstairs, but The thing to note about it, I love the big open upstairs. It's awesome, but our first house that we had, the whole thing was open and it can get a little bit loud. So the cool thing is you just kind of have the cutout so you still get it up there, but it's probably going to shield a lot more of the noise if you guys are, you know, the adults are down below and the kids are up there. But
that's what I was going to share too, Jackson, is that
I beat you to it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a great point. A lot of people really like that real open feel. At least it still has, you know, a little slot to see what's going on upstairs, but yeah, shielding off that noise barrier.
And the other thing that's different, I don't see the stairs anywhere, Joe. Usually,
so yeah, usually you walk in, it really shields itself to feel like this is a complete one story, but this is what's called a 1.5 story home.
Okay.
And why is that? It's because there's not a full bedroom up there. Up here, it's gonna be more of an entertainment space. So let's go upstairs and see what that looks like. So if you come up here, and you notice this is a wide open entertainment game room space. They show that by the pool table and then still have this whole area over here.
This is awesome. Look at Dad in last place, man. They give
us
no credit, man.
And then you have a full bath over here. Well, this is a half bath right here. They have a half bath, so it's not a full bath.
Yeah, because there's not gonna be a room up here, so you just need the half. But here's that view.
And most of the time they do offer that full bath feature. You just have to let them know.
All right, JoJo, we got one more secret door over there.
We got one more door, and I know a lot of you guys come in and you just open this door and it's usually the attic space. However, in here, it's gonna be the media room.
Completely sheltered off. Wow. It's big, Joe, and it's got a big closet, which you don't usually see. So now you can store blankets, pillows, games, movies, all that stuff.
Blankets, pillows, games, movies, popcorn, you name it.
Oh, let me see how many people can reference this. Comment down below. If you can't name this movie, I don't know if you should be one of our subscribers.
You play ball like a girl!
Look how big the closet is too.
Yep, so you walk in here and man, you do have a huge closet, and this is nice. I got 3 kiddos, and right now all of our stuff is out in the living room area upstairs on the floor. So to be able to put it away in here is just awesome.
All right, Jackson, before we come down from up top, wanted to point out also that you have a nice big utility room here.
Yeah, the washer dryer room.
Yeah, and then right at the end of the hall, you have a half bath over here. So keep in mind this particular part in the sales office, like we always explain, it is the garage. So this is a 3-car garage in this house. All right, so one of the great things about Shea Homes, there's actually many great things about Shea Homes. One of the things we were talking about with a lot of the sales reps around the city is what they do is, like, I was with clients and there was blue tape everywhere. And a lot of times when you see that, it's because the house is sold and the client came in and blue taped it, meaning, you know, any little imperfections that they see visually. And so what they do is they go through rigorous processes of not just inspecting the home, but they blue tape it themselves as well before you come in and actually blue tape the house. So that just really speaks for the level of service and the commitment that they have to turn over such a great product to the consumer.
All right, and you guys know what you need to do. You need to comment down below how much do you think this house is worth, and at the end we're going to reveal all of that. Yes, now I do have the prices. Whoa, don't you go looking at that. I've got the prices of every house that we go into today. The next one, we have a lot of people looking at that introductory, that beginner style home. So we found the best one in the neighborhood, the biggest one you can get for the best bang for the buck. But the main reason I want you to stay tuned till the end is the Perry home. The majority of our clients call about the Perry home, and the one that they have here, which is a 4-bedroom on a 50-foot lot, well, you're just not gonna wanna miss it. But first, just so that you guys have an understanding of where we're at, we are up near Conroe. This is going to be in Conroe ISD, Montgomery County. So when you look at Houston here, right here where it says 242, that's what we're mentioning a lot. So there's so many new master plan communities going right in the heart of this area right here. And it is a beautiful thing because stretching that far out to the north of Houston, you get the best prices, but you are right next door to the Woodlands. You're right up the street from Conroe, and you even have the Valley Ranch Shopping Center. Plus, all along the 99 is every shop, restaurant, bar. So everything around you is completely brand new and nice. But as you can see here, especially from the satellite and from a lot of the drone, It is very treed in here. Now, where we're at right now is, if you look, this is 1314. So this is the main road that me and JoJo take to get up here all the time. And then you actually turn left right here at the 242. And right in here, a lot of it isn't even on the maps yet, but it's right in this section here. As you can see, the Evergreen Shea Homes. This is where we were actually just in right here. And right next to us, Mavera, right? There's Artavia right down the road. So this is a happening spot that is exploding and erupting with all new shops, restaurants, bars, types of things to do. But once you get tucked into these neighborhoods, you don't hear any of the traffic or any of the noise. So people who enjoy the trees and getting a little bit more space on their lots, these are the places you need to look. Now again, I'm telling you, stay tuned to the end and do me a favor, start commenting down below what you think the price of these houses are. Now let's go check out house number 2.
All right, in this amazing community, here we are on the 40-foot lot section. Again, there's 3 amazing builders out here that you've seen throughout all the suburbs of Houston. Now, this is gonna be the smallest size lot, being it's 40 foot. And Chesmar, what they do is they build a fabulous floor plan on that lot size. And as you've seen it before, the other homes that we were in, let's take a look at it, because this does not compromise on elegance or luxury.
So first thing you notice, Joe, is kind of that big open walkway, tall brick facade.
Yeah, because we were in the Woodland Hills, and as you recall, that house with the tall ceilings, their front patio porch was a little bit more compressed. This one is super huge and open for you guys that really love that big open feel out here to sit outside and drink coffee in the mornings. And again, comment down below what you think the price of this house is, and we'll tell you at the end. As usual, flow this way, Jackson, to come greet yourself into the house, because the space that you're walking in right now is going to be the garage.
Yep, and we do want to stress that it will have a driveway.
And towards the end, we'll show you something very unique about Chesmar Homes and what they do as well. You're able to pick out your selections right here on site. And again, we have a lot of clients reaching out that want that single level home, that 3-bedroom, 2-bath. However, they get the study here with a small closet. It gives you a lot for the square footage that is on this home.
And what is that square footage?
This square footage is right under 1650 square feet.
Yep.
So come on in over here. As you see, the big open kitchen, open to the living area. You still have plenty of cabinet space. So as we walk over to the bedrooms, what I will say, this is a split level floor plan, meaning the primary bedroom's in the very back for its own privacy. And then the secondary bedrooms are gonna be right over here to the left and to the right of the home.
And you got tall ceilings again in here, Joe.
Yeah.
So you got your own big walk-in closet. So you've got both sides here. That's gonna be your media stuff. Don't worry about that. But walk in on that one. And then you got the cow. What's he laying in there, JoJo?
Well, right here, this is our Texas State flower, the bluebonnet.
Man, when you see that stuff popping out in the fields,
Now,
it's amazing.
if you go out, what's super popular every year during the season is go out down 290, and a lot of people just get out and take pictures. It's just super nice. Instead of the cow, it's us. It's me and the fan.
And this one's a little bit bigger. It's actually got the curved wall over here. And you've got 2 main bedrooms here again. So this is gonna be kind of your starter home, JoJo. This will be the 3-2.
Yes.
But having that extra office gives you the space of not taking a bedroom.
It does. And then what I would also highlight, Jackson, since we do have a lot of people coming from the West Coast, East Coast, you know, up north, and a 1650 square feet, because they're coming from such older homes. It's the older style that's really it's just very compressed. So here they open everything up, so you really don't feel like you're in a 1650 square foot home.
Okay, let's go check out the back.
Oh, yes.
Come on, JoJo.
All right, so let's come to the back, and as you notice, you still have a lot of natural lighting coming through the house. You do have a coat closet in the back side as well. And here's the primary bedroom.
All right, pretty good size.
Nice size. I like the way they always do put a king size bed, because you're able to see the space of the room. Obviously, it's not like the 70-foot lot section. However, this still is a king size bed.
And got your bathroom over here. So you got
You still have a separate tub and shower.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a walk-in closet.
Dual vanities, tub and shower, so you're not sacrificing there. And you'll have a closet here. Oh, good. It is walk-in. Thought it was a little tight, but it's not. When you get in here, you got a ton of space. All right, so what's right outside the door here?
So the main thing is really to highlight when you're visiting model homes, really focus on just the back patio, because a lot of times the backyards are they're not what they are when you buy inside the lots where they're building the homes at.
That one wraps around a little bit, so you can actually get 2 different tables in here.
Correct. All right, so now this is traditionally the garage space, so you would have the wall blocked off a little bit more, but what we wanted to show you is you see all the selections back here that they have. So once you decide, if you decide to build from what we call from dirt, you're gonna be able to pick out all your selections on a house, from the tile to your backsplash to the type of brick that you're looking for, and even get custom choices on your color cabinets.
All right, how much do you think that house was worth? Real quick, I do want to show you. This is a development that is not developed yet, right? Everything is coming in. There's a brand new elementary school that's coming in, and there is a community center that is on the way. So if we actually look right here in the amenities, it's going to be like almost every other master plan community that we go into. They are developing this. While we are out there right now, it's all dirt, it's torn up, and you have the big park right here, and they're building a massive fishing lake, which is going to be amazing. It's not going to take them too long to get this done, but you will have the pool, the community center, and it is being built as we speak. All right, I wanted to just take a second to go over the board here. So as you can see, this is nature living. People love living up north of Houston because of all the old growth trees around here, right? It's very green, very nature. So the whole goal of this master plan community is to keep that, but have more of a high-end builder feel. So you're gonna get those nicer new construction homes, but still have the nature. So it's 740 acres of community that will accommodate approximately 2,000 homes, and more than 100 acres are devoted to parks and green spaces and amenities. You also have what everybody's loving, new Conroe ISD. So the schools are not built in here yet. They're coming. In fact, the elementary school's coming first. And we've talked about this in many of our videos, that when those schools are not developed yet, people don't have quite the vision. And that's when you can find the best prices on these homes. Once the schools are built, once the amenities, the community centers, that's when the prices really start to blow up. So if you can get into these places a little bit earlier and capture these incentives that we hear today, you have the ability to get in a really good time. Now, like we've mentioned many times, you can find master plan communities that are completely developed out. They got all the schools, they've got all the shops, they got all the restaurants, but you're gonna start paying more as that is completely built out, to whereas when you start out at a level like this, where nothing's built, you can kind of get more of those introductory prices until everything is built out and the vision is there. So, the craziest house, I think, in this entire master plan community is this last one that we're gonna go into. Again, when you see it anytime during the video, you guys know these Perry homes, you know some of the lots, you know a lot of these floor plans that we talk about. Comment down below, how much do you think it is? And then I'm gonna show y'all, this is the back of the papers here, I ain't gonna show you yet, exactly what those prices are and the incentives that they have. So make sure you stay tuned to the end for that.
All right, here we are at the next home. And again, this is an all-time favorite around the suburbs, Perry Homes. What you get in this 4-bedroom, single-level home. Let's come on in. Because of the coolness, they have the fireplace ready for us.
Oh, you can go curl up next to it, JoJo?
You bet. Don't call me out like that, Jackson.
So one thing real quick, Joe, this isn't their biggest product, it's not their smallest, it's right there kind of
It's right in the middle tier. So if I didn't mention that, this is the 50-foot section. Again, they start at the lowest 40-foot, 50-foot, 60-foot, and 70-foot with 3 amazing builders in this community. First thing you notice with Perry's, a big wide door. This is a 36-inch door. Come on in. Feel the warmth in here and welcome yourself in, Jackson. All right, and so you're not gonna sacrifice on space, and as you notice, you're gonna have this huge office right over here to the side of the entry.
And you got the big window feeding the light in there, JoJo.
Exactly.
Now what's up with these ceilings?
So
right
as we
above
come
you?
down this traditional foyer, you had the coffered and trade ceilings in here. And the reason why I say both is because at the first part, you have the tray ceilings and then you come into the coffered ceilings.
Man, that's awesome, but you missed something real quick.
I did.
Let's check it.
Let's come over here and see the first bedroom down here. You have a coat closet right now.
Look at what they do with the ceilings in here too, JoJo. They're vaulted up and tall.
And that's because of the way the roof line is over here. However, what's the great feature about this, Jackson, is you actually have a full bath over here with a walk-in closet.
Yeah, these Perrys, you're definitely gonna have that nice, high-end finishes throughout.
And I think that's just an all-time favorite to really have that full bath down here as well. Again, this is gonna be the garage space, and they use this as a sales office to get the information. However, this is where you would come in, where you would have
the dump off, what I like to call all the backpacks.
Jackson calls it the dump off. So right here you'd have the door into the garage.
Tell my house does not have that, and it's so annoying. But now, after all that, you're just walking in.
So you walk into the amazing kitchen space, and we'll save the best for last on that. So we'll come over here to the other secondary bedrooms. Right over here to my right, your left, is going to be the utility room.
Okay.
And then over here, you would have another bedroom.
Vaulted ceilings.
This would be one of the secondary bedrooms.
Bigger closet.
Now come over here with me, Jackson. Right before we get into the third secondary bedroom, there's a full bath right over here as well.
Okay. Look at the dirt bike rider.
And I wouldn't say it's technically a full walk-in closet, but it does have ample space.
So that is cool, Joe. This is a single level 50-foot plan. So again, this is going to be one of your starter style homes, but you're getting 4 bedrooms now and a ton of space.
You're getting 4 bedrooms, and I like that the bedrooms still are spread out. As you notice, you have the one that's over there by itself. So to me, I consider that like the in-law suite, and then these are the secondary bedrooms for like my kids. What we like about this space right here, you see how open it is with the kitchen, the living area, and then this has always been a favorite. If people love that there's extra counter space in this plan, and not only just counter space, they give you the drawers.
That is awesome.
And cabinets. So again, great area for like entertaining, parties, Thanksgiving.
Perfect example with the coffee maker there too. You can have appliances over here and not be hogging up any of your kitchen space there.
And that door right there is the pantry.
And that's a big thing too, getting all that extra space. You don't have everything hanging out. Good sized living room. You got the dining room in here as well.
Yep, I love
Look at that fire.
I love it. I can even feel a little bit of heat coming off of it. It's really nice. So come on over here to the...
We're really whining. It hit the 50s today and we're dying.
Yes.
Look at that, Joe.
So come on in here to the primary bedroom. Now this is more spacious.
Yes.
Compared to some on the single level homes. And again, as you come through here, you're invited into the primary bath.
Well, let me take them in there, Jojo.
The minute you walk in, you're going to be greeted to a garden tub.
And this is still just their 50-foot product. This is not their biggest and high one. You got a custom shower over there, and you got 2 closets. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, so these closets, if I go into this closet, this is not connecting to where you were just at. They're completely separate.
Yep, you have 2 separate closets. Big time in here.
I have to squat down a little bit, because of my height.
First time, Jojo, yeah, no.
So this is really nice here. This is what you call obscured glass. It gives privacy over here while you're in the restroom.
And I do love how they separated the sinks instead of having them together. So you got your own stations here. This
is really nice to have it separate.
This feels very custom, again, 50-foot product.
And then if you're wondering where the toilet is, I know we showcased it a lot, but they're always private.
That's good.
I know we have a lot of people who are like, that's pretty amazing that they're closed off like that.
All right, again, I need you guys to comment down below. This is the 50-foot section Perry home, so it's gonna have 4 bedrooms. I got the price right here, but I want you guys to comment what you think the price of this house is here. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,500 square feet. And then at the end, I'll reveal not only the price of these houses, but the incentive programs that are going on. All right, so we have now toured all 3 of those houses. It's time to tell you how much those houses were and see if any of you were correct. First of all, I gotta do some things here. I need a little bit more light right here. There we go, brush up this side. Let's switch over here to camera 2. Let's drop you down. All right, house number 1. Here we go. So I actually have the sales sheet here. This is the Shea home. And when I talked to him, the actual model plan that we were in right here is this one right here, the plan 6020. Now, depending on the house you get, the base price of it was about $600,000 to $615,000. The house that we were actually in, 2 of those houses they have sold in the master plan community already at $860,000. Did any of you out there have $860,000? I don't know, we're checking. Now, the cool thing is that is a 2-story. As you saw, it had the upstairs game room, but if you actually got rid of that and just went the main level and loved all the look of it with all the upgrades and everything, and just being a downstairs single level unit, they were selling those at $750,000. So house number 1, $860,000. Now, get it out of here. All right, this one is gonna take, that was loud. This one's gonna take a little bit more explaining. So this is the second house that we went into. This is the Chesmar home. So this is the one that was 40-foot lot. It's actually 1,648 square feet. So this is the model home that we went into. Now, they have two different elevations, they call it. We were in the B elevation. So the base price, $324,000, all right? Now, to get the upgrades and have that house looking exactly what you just saw in the video, it is $40,000 more, making it a total price of $364,990. But wait, remember I talked about those incentives? Well, actually, one thing that they told me is right here. Oh, no, oh, yep, right there. 50% off all upgrades. So with that being said, if you have 50% off the upgrades were $40,000. That means that this house with a base price of $324,000 would only be $344,990 bucks. So did any of you have $344,000 for that house? We're gonna be checking the comments. But I also thought that that was really cool. So now that you can go into this house and there are some availabilities for getting, you know, closing costs, any of that stuff can be negotiated with our team, but you can now get into this house and you can put every single upgrade you want into it that you could even think of. And as JoJo said, it is very customizable with all of the different plans that they have. You'll get that half off. But now we gotta go check out house number 3, that Perry home. It's usually your guys' favorite, y'all's favorite. Let's go show that one. This right here is the most updated seller sheets, and they actually update these weekly, so these do tend to change here and there, but I just want you to know that we are getting the most up-to-date info. We were in the 2504. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage from Perry Homes, and that comes out at a base price of $441,900 bucks. To get it absolutely immaculate with all of the upgrades, they have sold a few of them in there right at $470,000. But the cool part is if you look at this sheet, I mean, there's many of these that are 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, even 3.5-bath. And there's even some 3-car garages. And a lot of these are not even extending more than $500,000 to $550,000. Many of them just being in that $400,000 price range. So did any of you have $470,000 for that Perry home? In next week's show on Saturday morning, I will look at some of those comments and see who got them right. But if you're like, you know what, I still want incredible value for a home, but I want to be a little bit closer over there to the Woodlands and have all of my stuff done, I don't want to see the vision, then check out this video right here. This is the closest that you can be to the Woodlands, Texas with new construction homes for an incredible value. You can't get any closer than this right here.